Alright. Let me know how sound is. I just reset up on regular OBS instead of Streamlabs, so things might be wonky right now. What is up, Zach? What's up, Greg? How's it going, guys? Good compared to music so far? That's good. That's good to know. Now to see if I can remember what I'm doing. It's been a minute. Sure I got the right draft. All right. Hey, Dakota. Thank you. All right, we'll give it another minute here. Let some people join in. Let me get things sorted out here. Looks like it is Flex versus DGP. Happened a couple hours ago, but good old Riot client is always busted and spectators always busted, so here we are having to watch party it after so it doesn't break it. Well, hopefully it doesn't break halfway through. Hey Jordan, how's it going? Thank you. Get to deal with my rambling for tonight. Looks like we're going to be getting Andrew as well. Not playing this season, but good old Super X Noob X. So I'll hop into Discord here and we'll be able to adjust the sound before we get in. Alright, he should be joining in just a sec. Oh, I suppose I could do casting. Unless it's just watch party now. That might be griefing. Yeah. Switching, hee hee. Alright. I don't know what was better. I was thinking about keeping my mic muted until it's fully set up. I don't know if it's better that you get to listen to me ramble the whole time I'm setting up, or worse, but here we are. Alright. I am pretty much ready. Gonna wait another 30 or so seconds for Andrew before we get going through the drafts, just in case. Yeah, we're getting Andrew as well, Reese. So, yeah, like Jordan said, hogging AF, RN, TBH. Me too, bestie.
Aren't we all?
Aren't we all? Welcome, Andrew.
Hi, chat.
You have the drafts there in Watch Party.
Okay.
Otherwise,
I will grab them. I will just look. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Flex versus DGP. I see ZSTK so posted the draft, so I assume he's playing. Is he playing top lane this season?
Yeah, much to Reese's dismay, I believe that his setup is Zach top, Reese jungle, and Reese is he's been going through it in the jungle. Not that he's doing bad, but he's been told some choice things, some interesting things. Here's the team links to the case you want to get some info.
Don't
Those
worry.
are the
Is
things.
Reese 4 or 5 points?
Oh, let me double check before I.
And I'm
It's
guessing
5.
Zach is 3.
Yeah, we got
Or
3
C4.
points for Zach, 5 on Reese. We got our boy Tom in the mid lane, 3-pointer. Boozle,
Ta-ta.
2-pointer. I hope I see some quirky bot lane. That'd be pretty epic, or maybe some Tom Kench. And then we got Amen Movement support at 0 points.
Man.
Which is actually, from my understanding, Zach's friend as well, but Boozle, I believe, has known Amen Movement for a long time, I believe. So that's cool.
Okay.
And then DGP is actually Blue Metal's the captain of that side, and we got S-Stock in top for 3 points, Blue Metal for 5 in the jungle, the Desert Rose. I mean, we've had several different names, Gain Lanker as the, I believe, 3 points. Then the other Gain Lanker that is currently Gain Lanker, an 80 carry for 0, and then Moonlight as support for 0, and they have, we might go to the sub, just in case they're played. There's Atlas, 3-point sub, and it's alright, man, it's a 0-point sub, and actually Flex does have Sergeant of Mithril as a 0-point sub.
Okay.
Not sure if they
That's
were
a big roster.
Yeah, not sure if they were any subs were used this series, but
it's cool. I'm glad Blue Metal is actually playing this season.
Yeah, like starter, yeah.
Yeah, he was super involved last season, even though he wasn't playing.
Yeah.
So
I think
good to see
coaching though, which is lets you get real involved anyway.
Yeah, I mean, if I was quote unquote coaching, I wouldn't be as involved as he was.
That's fair. That's fair. All right, I will pull up
this
draft.
reload.
See if this even
says Elias.
Yeah, like having Reese on your team is free. I agree. I'll switch over to draft here and hope it is not loading properly. Let me make sure this is even.
Can we do it like chess, where we just like say the picks, and everybody just understands? Seraphine C3, classic opening.
Classic mistake.
I guess B1. Seraphine B1 classic opening.
This makes me think that these other scenes aren't going to be correct, but I'll fix that before we get into game. But stream should be able to see the draft now. Actually,
yep.
Okay, perfect. So let's see. Looks like DGP has blue side. They're banning
the most classic.
banning Lilia, followed up by a Jin ban from Flex. Both are really good picks right now, in my opinion. Brand actually getting banned by DGP, which, funnily enough, I believe. Well, I don't know. I guess specifically for Flex. Also, I think those the team names are wrong on there. RC and S. Good old. Well, I thought I switched
Arcane
those,
Summoner
but
Spotlight.
I guess I didn't. Yeah, Arcane Summoner Spotlight. You're getting a little shout out. I'm not fixing it. That's solid teams right there. So DGP on the left, Flex on the right. There we go. We got Brand, which I believe is actually, I'm not 100% sure, but he's got an absurd win rate in the jungle right now. I don't know why. Andrew, a little louder than you. Andrew, just be quiet down a little bit. No, I'll fix it again.
Okay.
All right, that should hopefully be good. If not, I'll lower it more, but...
Yeah, I'll also talk quieter, so now I'm double quiet.
Yeah.
Reese can complain about me being too quiet.
Actually, too, I can check in Discord. I did it on there, but maybe I'll mess with them. I think I got you turned up a little bit in Discord, so... There we go. That'd be better.
So other side bands, Jin, Soraka, Twitch, couple 80 carries, all down in the bot lane, though. I think I have no idea meta-wise right now, but I heard people talking about Jin, how he's pretty popular right now.
Yeah, I feel like Jin's one of those ones where whenever he can be played, he will be played pretty consistently. He's just a lot of fun and also does provide a lot of utility as well as generally pretty good damage. I feel like he can sometimes struggle a little bit into tanks, like really, really big tanks, because he can't really get value out of things like Blade of the Rune King or anything like that, even Kraken Slayer, which I don't even know if that's a crazy good tank shred item these days. I think it might be physical damage instead of true damage these days, but
yeah, but if you're thinking about picking Swain and Seraphine and stuff like that, especially the Samira and Jin's a good ban.
So once we get to the picks here, they did ban Asher, ban 3 on DGP as well, but B1 Seraphine obviously is, people have been watching IQ at all, we're cool with that. B1, if people are willing to play it, it's technically three position flex, which is solid. I don't think it has too many like hard counters. There is things that can be a little bit annoying, like Samira W, also Wind Wall, anything like that, where it like stops the ulti. Does not make the champion unplayable by any means. You have to play around it, but a lot of the value comes from late game team fighting with her W spam, with a lot of CDR ability haste. Getting a lot of value there, and with a team that looks like, as we can cheat and see the rest of the draft, wants to stack up some beefy comp. Yeah, it's she goes very good with that, and just enables these teams to just snowball in. Death ball.
Since we're cheating, counter for support, just hard engage, just try to kill her early and keep her shot out of the game. Because I mean, she will late team fights. She'll be more useful than most other supports. So it's good to try to pick something aggressive in lane to shut her down.
And speaking of flex picks in the team, we got Udyr and Tristana for R1 and 2. Also, not really giving away too much yet. Udyr is a relatively safe blind pick top, also a good jungler. Tristana, a really good mid lane and bot lane champ, so both of those can be flexed around. You're not really giving away anything yet.
And just, might I say, all around good guy, too.
Yeah, absolutely. Really does it all. We got followed up by Sejuani and Swain for blue 2 and 3. Definitely good picks. Sejuani, again, could be a flex. I've seen Sejuani top a good amount. I've even seen it mid. In fact, my mid laner Aqua this season has played it in the past mid. Swain technically could be either of the bot roles, but I feel like in Beer League has, at least in recent history, been more traditionally put in mid, though our boy Donovan would play him AD carry with the Nautilus support.
Likes the champ.
Yeah. and I mean, now he can't pull off other people's CC, which I think hurt him. Well, I don't know, I think bot lane actually is just a pretty good win rate for him normally, but followed up by the Jinx pick here. It does give away that Tristan is going mid. I think you could have waited on this, but then again, picking your jungler here gives away the Udyr pick. If you pick top, that's giving away. Either way, if you're picking one of those roles, it's showing where that, I mean, granted, you could still flex. Like if you pick Maokai here, you could still, based on matchup, swap those two around. But you're gonna have to give away something here or blind pick it. I think I probably would have picked support here because that's the one that's not going to give away much. Though granted, again, Maokai, if you pick him there and he ends up going support, that if anything might throw more confusion into the mix for the other team where they're
you lose the value of the flex. But I mean, Jinx is all around just top tier 80 carry that you want to
banned. Yeah, it could be worth it for sure.
Yeah, you lose the flex power, but it's good to pick support later too, because that matchup matters a little more in my opinion.
Yeah,
in the 80 carry matchup. So
I
think you lose the flex power, but it's fine.
Yeah. Then we go into the round 2 bans. Flex banning Gangplank, followed by Gwen from DGP. Both solid champs right now, and since both top laners have not picked yet, and we got Ernectin and then Xerath from DGP at the end. Which solid bans. You're from side of flex unless Udyr goes up there at this point. And again we get to cheat, but there's a good chance that you're gonna have to blind top lane as DGP. So they're trying to get rid of at least Gwen or something that's going to be annoying. It looks like they probably had Mundo in mind at this point with banning the Gwen. So then they end up picking up Maokai on flex, followed up by the Samira and Mundo. Definitely fits the... I don't think Seraphine is a very traditional pairing with Samira, but good for the rest of the team. Though I do think if you're picking Samira, I think you either pick a different AD carry that death balls well, or you pick a different support that goes well with Samira, though I don't think it's too bad or anything. I don't think it's hurting the comp too much. And she definitely can excel in those chaotic fights that might happen from Seraphine just boosting everyone and all these meatballs into death ball, and Samira can definitely pop off in those. So lane could be a little rough maybe. Doesn't have quite the kill pressure you would want with Samira, but not bad. And then Mundo, of course, to round out that comp. So a decent blind top, especially with banning something like Gwen. There is other picks that can do well into it, of course, like Fiora and stuff that are going to be able to punish it. We actually do see the Kled, a Zesty Queso classic at this point, I would say. Does actually have Grievous Wounds on his Q, and that will help into the Mundo matchup, so he has innate Grievous Wounds in his kit, doesn't have to back them. And I keep forgetting, I don't think he has percent health damage. No, he does have percent health damage, but he doesn't have any percent armor pen or anything like that on his kit with his W. So not a bad champion into it, and if he can get rolling, he is a bit of a nightmare to deal with. So I like both drafts. Do you have an opinion on which team you think won draft, if either did?
I mean, I always like voting for the Seraphine comp.
Right.
S S is super beefy with their. It's like 3 beef, 280 carry. Mundo can build a lot of armor. Swain 2 and Sejuani. They're both pretty beefy teams. One has Swain. I don't see RC losing team fights if things are like pretty even.
Sorry,
But
RC.
I
That's
don't
my bets.
I don't see Samir providing like a whole lot in these fights. I think it's really up to how Jinx and Tristana can play these fights if they can space well and not get caught. That goes for any comp, but I think RC with Seraphine and Swain, they've got a pretty clear. We're just gonna deathball run you over, basically.
I will say one thing I don't necessarily like from the DGP draft, looking at it a little more. We actually used to sometimes like to pick Trist bot lane into Swain, because when he ults, you can just Trist ult him away, and they saw the Trist and they picked Swain, maybe not thinking of that. I didn't until right now, even though I used to pick, like drafting Trist into him for that reason. That could be an issue that they have to deal with. They don't really have any way to stop that from happening, no black shield or anything. So that could definitely nullify a lot of the Swain value, and if he is not being able to just ult and stay in these fights, I think they lose a lot of their... They do have a heavy front line, but if people are going to try to key. Jinx and Trist are... Yeah, exactly. So if Samir's going to have a tough time, like you said, getting in and being a lot of value. There's so many things that can lock her down and point and click stun her out of, an ult or anything like that. So Swain's going to be the one that kind of has to create that space for Samir to be able to play, really. In, just looking at this, obviously, league, anything can happen. But yeah, I think very, very slightly I give draft to flex, but I don't. I don't think this game's decided by draft by any means.
No, yeah, I wouldn't say there's a draft that's the clear winner, and I'm not a huge fan of either.
No,
I mean, not being whatever, but it's.
Yeah, neither one goes like crazy here. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna probably have to fix these scenes and stuff.
Which will make for more interesting gameplay if it's not like we need to win early, otherwise we just lose later. Those games can be stressful, and
absolutely,
if everybody's timid, it's hard to make a fun game.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna quickly switch back to the intro, maybe. Well, now this is gonna be scuffed for a second. Sorry, I'm gonna have to fix
Player of the week, the Buccino Boot. To be honest,
yeah, there isn't one, so I just tossed Greg up.
The real MVP, the players champion.
Oh, whatever. This might look. No, that actually looks fine. That one doesn't. Oh, that's keys to victory. That doesn't be fixed. No dang keys to victory. Alright, so, well, I'm actually going to keep it on starting soon. Quick, while I boot up the file. And make sure we don't get any spoilers.
Keys to these.
Grabs keys to victory. Or grabs victory,
Sponsored by Budweiser.
Yeah. Is that right? Did I do this right? Maybe.
What is going on? Jordan asks.
What's going on? I have to log in.
Yeah. I think we're just trying to load up the game, Jordan. It's
yeah. Sorry, I'm
transition.
Now loading the replay file. I just put the screen up there, that way you don't see the timeline when the game starts, the replay file starts, because then it have spoilers. So, all right. Oh man, Jordan.
Hold up.
What? You an Ice Spice fan, Andrew?
No.
It shows. Why is this not?
I've seen her TikToks though. I'm a fan. I just don't know what she does. I'm a fan.
Oh my God.
I don't know the references, but I know who it is. I would recognize her if I saw her at Trader Joe's.
Nice. That's what's important at the end of the day.
Yeah.
This is
Zesty Ice Spice, please.
It's been, sorry, bear with me. It's been a few months since I've done this. Am I not supposed to just make a shortcut to the league client? Or what?
Oh,
again?
Yeah, and
Not
like put
wanting
it on your
to.
desktop. It's
Yeah.
there's like multiple things it could be, and sometimes it's if it's not one, you have to try
Epic.
something else. Yeah. And I'm sure
Oh.
I'm sure there is a correct one. I just don't know which one it is.
Yeah.
Andrew. Okay.
All right.
Zach, we should come over and we can just watch comps, fan cams of Ice Spice or comps of videos. Brain dead.
Does someone know which file I need to make a shortcut to? Let me see.
It looks in my memory. It looked like the old client
Yeah.
thumbnail. Yeah. But you have to, yeah, you do have to make a shortcut and put it on your desktop, and then you drag the file onto the shortcut, and then it'll boot it up.
I think I found
Another option may or may not be the right one.
that. Definitely wasn't it because that just went moving.
League client in the Riot Games LOL folder. Reese says in the Riot Games, then LOL League of Legends folder, there should be a League client file. But
Sorry, I was using leagueclient.exe when I toss that replay file into there. It just opens up the client and doesn't start it. Let me try it again, I guess.
If I see Ice Spice and Trader Joe's, I am done for. What does that mean?
Let me try a different thing. Here it goes. Professional setup here, by the way.
If it goes on, if you want help, I can meander over. But I don't. You're doing what I think I would do, so. Hey, chat, did you see that? Do you know who, is it Kadeem or whatever? It's this like now Iron 4 Twitch streamer. I saw him a long time ago. I saw like a clip where he was killing Baron with Ashe. He was just right clicking it and auto attacking, but he was clicking so hard and so fast, like his whole monitor was shaking and like the webcam was going up and down, and he is just like look on his face like he was just like flexing his whole body, but he was just right clicking Baron.
Iron 4, 1 LP, baby. That's yes. Oh. Oh, baby, now we're cooking. I'm good for right now. Here, I think I found the right one now. Hopefully. Oops. I was gonna set this up ahead of time, but I was like, there's no way. This is what holds us back. Here we are. Also, sorry, tears. Chomping on some food. You might be able to hear that.
So did watch your games that Trevor casted
Nice.
from the other night, and there was a couple moments where Trevor like didn't know what was going on, like just like with the new champion. I don't know if it was Hui or maybe it was Syndra. I don't even know, but he was confused, and he said he was confused, And every other time that has happened, I've always thought like, dang, how is he so high ranked if he doesn't know how these basic things work in the game? But this time, I was right with him. I had no idea who, like, champion got banned and their splash art was up there. I didn't know who it was.
Trevor,
He didn't
you
know.
are
I
getting
didn't
called
know.
out right now, live by Andrew.
Yeah, but I felt some empathy and
right.
Was
You're so real.
That. Then I was like, maybe I shouldn't cast because I always, talked behind Trevor's back and made fun of him for not knowing what was going on in the game. But now that's me.
I should probably stream the game to you in here.
Yeah.
We'll see if it makes the stream get weird or anything. Just streaming source quality, but maybe that's gonna be.
Can we watch a Naruto episode instead? Is that not what this is?
Yeah, I should probably fix the team names.
This is Naruto 3, not Naruto 2.
What is it? Sorry.
It's Naruto 3.
Oh. And... All right.
Yep, you got the team names.
Yeah, and everything
DGP
looks
and
good.
Flex.
On stream.
Yep.
Right.
Oh, well, hold on. Discord stream. Yeah, it looks good.
All right. Well, chat, let me know if anything looks or sounds weird or should be adjusted, but I think we're good. Make sure scoreboard's good. I think we are. Yes, we got about what we expected. Mundo top, Sedge jungle, Swain mid, Seraphine support, obviously Triss mid, Jinx bot. It is Dan playing Sergeant of Mithril in support. So
okay.
Instead of Ahmed movement, we do have one of the rostered subs. Cool to see Dan playing. Love that guy. And then Reese on the Udyr, Zach on the Kled. Reese never buys a potion in jungle. Pro tip, I guess you don't have to do that these days. I still do it when I play it, but I'm not as brave, epic, or handsome as Reese. So
anyway.
anyway.
I'm trying to figure out a good way to get chat and the Discord stream on.
I know, I've got like
at the same time.
Weird window set up on the other monitor. Standard start, just 5 points on both sides. Kind of makes sense. I don't think either team goes like crazy level 1, though Udyr actually kind of does. If a team were to do something level 1 here, I think it would be the side of Flex. I think their team's decent level 1. Not the other ones aren't, though.
Yeah.
I feel like both teams scale decently well, just in different ways, so I don't think either team's like feels like they got to make something happen right away.
I must have been distracted. I did not realize Mr. Bone Garud is in this game as well.
Katam, dude.
Now I realize who I'm cheering for.
Yes.
Am biased.
Yep. Sorry, that is in fact our boy.
Thankfully, when I said which team I thought was going to win, I said RC. So it could have been anybody with Seraphine on their team.
Unfortunately, though, not RC. Zach landing both of those bear traps on a rope. I don't know what Kled E is called, but Zach is doing a number here. He could have maybe flashed auto. The Mundo is running Ghost. I think it would have killed. He's all comped up. Oh, he's getting the Q. He just knew. He did flash. I was going to say he knew he didn't need it, but whatever. First blood.
Gives him more time to crash the wave or something.
Something. Send a message or something.
Yeah.
What bear trapping they rope or something? I don't know.
Crushing their quail.
Oh, man. So teleport burnt to top to get back to the wave. Blue Metal actually running Ghost on the Swain mid feels very good for team fighting. Laning, it can be rough. Tristana is one that could potentially chunk you out. Does not look like that's happening here. Does have a good health advantage mid. The one thing I will say, because I get both, and there is games where I run the Ghost instead of teleport on Swain. There's two things. One, unless I am mistaken, and this is not a change that's still in the game, I don't believe Ghost resets on takedown. Fights are potentially going to be really long, so you're going to get the insane values to get out of it. And also with the Seraphine, a lot of times you can bypass the Ghost for team fighting because you're going to be benefiting so much from the W spam. People being slowed down from that, maybe even a little bit of Cleaver spam from Mundo, then being pulled in by a Seraphine R, or slowed at the E's. A lot, Sejuani, a lot of things that keep them kind of at least on top of you, so you can get enough to keep your ulti going, keep their value rolling.
Yeah, I think like solo queue and stuff, the Ghost even if makes sense, but here I feel like you can be coordinated enough that teleport is just.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
If you can take it, you almost.
I would not depend on a solo queue Seraphine. Don't get me wrong. I'd probably be running some Ghost, but yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of the people have been playing together. In fact, I think Game Linker, first time playing Beer League this season, but probably has played with these guys a good amount. But yeah, they've all played together a good amount. Should have a good amount of synergy.
Because he's subbed and stuff though, right?
I don't know if he is. I think he might have been on a roster to sub. Maybe someone can answer that for me. But I
know his name, and if this is his first season playing,
right?
Why do I know his name so well?
He's been in it's Dothby, been in the server just hanging out. In Game Linker used to be used to be
okay.
Michael's league name, but now that is the Desert Rose, unless I'm mistaken.
Yep.
But yeah, it's Dothby.
Yeah.
Doth and Fine hanging out in the Beer League server.
Yeah, I've played Apex with that dude.
Very pleasant person. Zach coming in to beat some more ass on Kled. Though, a lot of gray health, so S-Dog actually coming out of it okay. Gets the spell being passive, but ton of damage coming out of Kled. Dismounts, not a big deal though. The thing about Mundo passive is it does negate a CC. However, he actually does lose a bit of extra damage, a little bit of extra health when removing that, I guess blocking that CC. So actually, if he can't pick that back up, it's a bit of a little health disadvantage.
Kled diving, going 1-for-1 here is totally worth it.
I think so.
Either way, but if he doesn't want to, it's fine. Yeah.
We do see the blasting wand coming out of Udyr, not a surprise, especially with that beefy front line. I don't know if Reese will double down. It'll almost for sure be a Leandries. Might be a Riftmaker next, but it could even just be straight up Leandries into like a full tank setup after that. I'm assuming at most we'll see Leandries Riftmaker. We got 6 on Kled, is not mounted, so you can't take full advantage of that. But yeah, the Leandries R-Max Udyr build will go crazy into the beefy front line.
Something is happening.
Yeah.
Exit. Nice. Now he has the ulti ready, but not what you want there.
Remounts 2-0. Already has the bounty up top lane. Yeah, Kled's a pretty gross champ.
Oppressive.
Yeah.
Has TP advantage too. Which could be
I will say though, blue side got 3 grubs, so despite the 800 gold lead on red side, it's already kind of over. So we may as well just boot up next file. Well, we'll swing until next grubs and see if they can at least go 3 for 3.
Yeah, do we have to cast it still?
I don't.
Nobody's gonna watch anyways.
I wouldn't say that we do, but this we'll go next.
That'd be good practice. Yeah.
No, I'm just got grubs on the mind. Sorry.
Yeah. Can't get him out.
No.
Give him some de-grubber medicine.
Please don't. But yeah, I think after game 2, we'll probably just pull up the tuning exam arc in the original Naruto series. Pretty solid arc. Get the account banned. No problem, Greg.
What a man.
Kind of I would say slower paced game. Slower paced anywhere that isn't where Kled is.
Yeah.
With Drake spawning, Kled does not teleport though. S-Stock actually will. Mundo will have teleports shortly here. They could look to make a play around that. However, Zach could look to, try to chunk him out and rotate over to the dragon.
Yeah, with his ulti, he can.
Orochimaru did. He's playing Naruto opening 5. Thanks. That will probably copyright strike us. I'm sure all those are quite protected. But I want to.
Strani top. Looks like Udyr's looking at Dragon, starting it up.
Yeah, starting it. If he can solo it without any, without them knowing, that'd be great. And Udyr is a good champ for taking it. Doesn't really lose much health at all. I'm getting a plate. He should have W. Gamelinker actually does get the knockup, the stun. Ults away the Swain. He should be able to just walk it out. Well played by time to get out of that and get a plate. Nice attempt at the gank, but Tristana is just a tough champion to gank when her W is up.
Trist had flash that whole time too.
Yeah. Oh, but Gamelinker goes in and just goes, thanks for the leash, Reese. And Reese goes, Zach, please, bro, let me just play top. Sorry.
Just hope he can carry, I guess. 2-0.
Yeah, hope he can carry, bro.
I heard you can't resist loves their party.
Yeah. Yeah, 2 for 0, Reese, you're right. No grubbies, no Drake.
Oh, that stock just healing up so much, but Zesty flashing forward, couple more autos. Finishes him up. That hits Bone Guard. Bone Garroot.
Oh my god, dude.
What do I say?
Yeah, Tom. What can you say? To Tom. Another gank coming out for Gamelinker here. Triss still has flash. Gonna sit there for a little bit, look, but again, a tough one unless Tom does an aggressive W forward, but he's playing it safe, walking back.
Yeah. Sorry, I just imagined him wave dice, you just W's under tower.
Hey, someone's gonna do it.
Yeah, it happens.
If he had ult, I mean, Triss burst with ult is actually kind of insane, but I guess he's sitting on not too much damage right now with the double, just basically component items, but I believe that will be, and I could be wrong, but I believe those are the right components for Malignance, or Maligma from Swain, if you will. Zach cruising up on top of that Mundo passive. Nice little dash to get rid of that. Let's check gold here. Zach is up about 1,400, 1,350 gold. So Grub's round 2. Let's see if Reese goes 3 for 0 here. Or sorry, 0 for 3, I should say. He does have one grub. I don't care what's top right now. This is important right here. This is what it's all about.
What a grub, what a grub, what a grub.
Okay, we got 2 grubs. What's going on here?
Ligma? What?
This is intense.
Oh my gosh.
He's
they're fighting back.
Alright. Game just swung right back into Flex's favor. That 3 grubs? Are you kidding me?
So can we FF? Even though this game has already been played, like, is it
too late to
FF for them?
Now it's pretty. Now it's anyone's game with 3 for 3 grubs. Like,
I mean, the fact that they were ahead and now it's back to even, it's like, sky's the limit for.
Yeah, that's true.
Now that the playing is even or whatever.
Yeah, I think that's what they say.
Yeah. Yeah, if they're idiots.
If they can't do words well. Let's look at some CS. 10 advantage in top. Actually, 4 down in the jungle for Flex. 7 up for mid for Flex. 21 ahead, actually, for DGP bot lane on Samira.
Sejuani running bot. Does she have R?
Reese actually lane counter ganking. A really nice CC chain onto Boozle, though. Udyr can do a lot of damage in these pumped up fights. Maokai staying alive. Might get away. Nope, flash in. Reese is just going to have to get out of there. Oh my god, though, that augmented, whatever Phoenix stance just goes crazy, but Reese probably doesn't want the smoke, but he sure is. I guess Tom's rotating down, but bold move. So far, stat-wise, the team that takes most grubs loses. Is that for all the beer league games so far? I think we actually did in our game 1. I think we got 6 grubs, and we won that one, which is like, I didn't think it was possible at that point. I thought 1 grub behind, and you're basically done at that point. Which,
Can you be more specific, Zach? Loses what?
Yeah.
So surely we can't
be
talking about the same thing.
1.5 grubs per game. We're gonna have to up those numbers. At least according to the stats. No, I think that's right, because I think they got all 6 game 1, and I think we went 3 for 3 or something game 2.
He's just losing his mind in the jungle, Zach. Like, grubs don't even matter.
No. Reese doesn't like grubs because I'm a, I don't know, grub-pilled jungle cell. I don't know.
Well, you're also playing like top lane, where if you wanna like.
Did he just mic that and peace out, or did you get that, Reese?
Red. It's red.
I was gonna say that was smooth as hell if he got that. Ooh, a nice blast forced out, but actually double summoners from blue metal as well, and ulti, but does force him away. He has that Maligma, like I was saying, that's, I believe, 20%, or sorry, not 20%, 20 ability haste, 20 ultimate haste as well, so basically 40 haste onto your ultimate. Tom staying a little greedy, does not die for it though. Does give over a couple more soul shards. A little extra permanent health for Swain.
There's a little extra. Oh, Zesty.
Just love the little
for another fight.
Yeah, sorry, you're actually getting just the Kled waddle when he's mounted running at someone. Just
finish the Titanic.
Yeah.
So what is Mundo building? Is that like Warmogs? What is he building?
He might be going the part stealing, if I had to guess, with those components.
Okay.
I could be wrong.
Yeah, Warmogs would make sense. I just don't know.
Warmogs, like...
Okay.
Also, I think Warmogs is a moonplate item now. It actually gives move speed. And I don't think he'd have enough health if he built it first to utilize the...
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
It is.
I shouldn't have guessed.
Hope you're having a good night. Pretty close game, all things considered. A 1k gold lead, but 2 Drake lead on the side of the team. It's 1k down, so that definitely makes up for that. A little less value of the individual Drakes these days, but I mean, still plenty to make up for 1,000 gold. Awesome, glad to hear it. Yeah, this one's been pretty hectic in the top lane. Cled's kind of an annoying champ. So.
Speaking of top lane, looks like Udyr is looking for a.
Oh, Reese is like, you know, let me play top. I'm just gonna proxy your wave anyways. Bot going in, ulti coming out of Samira. Does chunk out Maokai a bit, and Jinx might have to go back to base. Reese doing the augmented Phoenix Dance, but Stock's just going to walk it out, hit the blast once they see him. Mundo goes where he pleases.
Oh, but he wants those.
Oh!
Wants those.
Reese hopped in the whip. Let's see how good he drives. Pretty easy drive here, though. Game Linker coming up to help clear that out, make sure it doesn't get any more damage done. They are diving onto Boozle, gets the reset, goes on to Sergeant of Mithril. Beautiful double kill and dive from the bottom. DGP. And you know they gotta have the synergy. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Top lane debut went okay. Yeah, I'm hoping to. Well, I haven't looked at the draft yet. Curious what you played game 2.
Same.
Also, you got to deal with Zach shenanigans up there. I'll probably get my butt whipped by him this upcoming week. This first time, that's all right. Or are you saying game 2? Either way, that's funny. Tom, classic Tom, does not have any kills or assists. 150 gold bounty. Let's go. Game 2.
Any guesses for what he played?
Oh, baby.
Into something he's never played. It's got to be like a situational like counter pick type.
Hear me out though. Is it something you've never played at all, or just something you've never played top lane? That Kled skin alt sounds so weird.
Yeah.
I feel like all the Kled alts just sound a little weird.
Yeah, changing sound cues per skin is.
I'm not a big fan of that.
Evil.
Yeah. There's literally times where I'm like, what is that? And then Scion. Kled blast, whatever.
Played it one time in jungle.
Okay. I know it's not Xin Zhao. I played against you bot lane with that boy. Oh! Game Linker ulting onto Bone Brew, but able to just jump away. Tristana's just too dang slippery. Nice look, though.
Could it be an Udyr?
Udyr would be cool. I'm a big fan of the Udyr top right now, and it would be a takeaway from Reese. Don't know if Zach plays it at all right now. Kled going in, actually a nice trade back. Gets the Heartsteel proc, gets some great health building up here. We'll be able to connect onto the... But if that Kled is going to be able to pick up that, though. The ulti's coming out, but I believe the Grievous Wounds have dropped off. Reese coming up, but he's actually getting chunked out. Blue Metal's here to follow up. Does get a little chunk back. Tom is coming into the side here. He's got the red buff. He's going to be able to stack that up. Bot lane's fighting as well. Tom is just running in. He might be in too deep, though. A nice ulti out of the Seraphine. A nice ulti out of Samir to follow it up. Gets the reset. Jumps onto Malachi, who barely gets out. Flashes away. Crazy fight going on over here. Does get to E onto him because he hits the first one. But he's going to get dismounted. Blue Metal is barely walking away. Reese gets in here with the Ghost and the Phoenix stance. Cooking him.
Schmoovin'.
He is schmoovin'. Gets a couple of clanks, so that's what I like to see when I have that heart seal. I'm like, if the fight's lost, you know I'm just looking for the clanks here.
Yep.
Give me some dopamine and some health at least. Well played fight
3
from
for
Flex,
0, but I'll be smiling.
5-0 Samira. You know, I said maybe doesn't have the most kill pressure with the Seraphine bot lane, and they are proving me wrong. They said bet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they keep finding
Very
good
well
Seraphine
done down
ultis and yeah, finding good angles. Yeah, if Samira is ahead, like it can still get hard, but when enemies get tanky,
yeah, no, absolutely. The team fighting is still going to be potentially pretty tough here, but that's why it's so important that the Samira is building a good lead. Actually has
might be okay.
2.5, 2.6k gold ahead from
what are these things
counterpart.
on the ground?
Yeah, Andrew hasn't played for a little bit. So this is the new Infernal map. You collect those. It's basically like a mini Bard Chime type thing. Gives you a small burst of movement speed. They stack infinitely. They give you a small amount of ability haste, not even one per. It's like 0.3 or 0.5 or something ability haste per feather. You drop them when you die, or at least a good chunk of them when you die. And yeah,
other people can pick them up.
Yeah. So if someone kills you, you kind of like explode out the feathers, and they can pick yours up, or their allies kind of take and cover them. They are called cornflakes. Thank you, Reese, for that stupid.
Cool.
I'm sorry. So sorry. Thank you, Reese. Thank you. Very epic.
Very.
DGP posturing for the Drake here does have inside track. Red might not be, Flex might not be able to get in there. Tom does teleport in, but they are bursting it down. They just need to pull the trigger or give it up here. I don't. Okay, Reese is running. We got the Kled ult coming in.
It'll be a fight.
Dan on the Maokai gets pulled in. Swain is going to be cooking here. He does get ulted away by Triss, but he's able to stay connected with the ulti onto at least one person.
Samira flashing in.
Pop it off, but does go down, maybe a little overzealous. Kled looking for the remote flashes and does get killed. Boozle looking for the reset, but can't get it. Beautifully played by DGP. 7-1-2 Samir does get shut down, but popping off. 2-1-4 on the Swain. Well played all around by the team. 0-0-10. That's a perfect support scoreline. Been involved in every kill and has not died. No kills taken. So
Mamma mia.
Very well done. Mamma mia. Mwah. Game Linker picks up the Raptors. Oh, is it? Oh, baby. That's 10 red buffs if he gets that. You know that change, Andrew?
10 red buffs?
10 red buffs, dude. See how it's all purple and corrupted looking? Whew.
But you don't even... you had me at 10 red buffs.
That's what I'm saying. It goes for the blue buffs, too. Now, I think it's after... I know it's after 20 minutes when Baron spawns. But then Greg was saying it's also... I think the jungler needs to have their jungle item done, but I'm not 100% on that. For sure, after 20 minutes, the camps get corrupted, and then killing it actually gives everyone on your team the red or blue buff, respectively, which is actually pretty sick. I like that change a lot. So, if you take theirs, you're taking 5 away, you're getting 5. That's 10 right there, baby. 10 red buff diff right there.
So it's 5 per, or it's 10?
It's just, your whole team gets it. We just always, Reese and I are brain rotted and say that's 10 red buffs or 10 blue buffs every time, because they're not getting.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's not an actual counter, it's the number of people that, okay.
Yeah. We just, again, brain rot. S-Stock says, Moonlight MVP, to be honest. Yeah, doing very, very well this game. Both bot laners are performing phenomenally. Very, very promising going forward, because I believe it was 3 points for Michael, the Desert Rose, and 0 for Olivia, so that's 3 points, and if they're going to be performing like this, budget is hell. Add their value.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Mithril's a pretty solid player, pretty consistent at least.
Oh, absolutely.
Boozle's really good.
Yes.
So.
Right, that's just it. I'm like, this is not like, again, another like value bot lane, but both of them are very consistently good players. So yeah, very, very good performance. And again, if you can start even pulling a Samir ban, and this is like, you know, you think it'd be kind of a tough game to play it, but if he's going to be popping off into this comp, like, oh, you might just have to be banning it. He says, see, but if everyone gets 10 red buffs from 9, they're 5, then that's 50 red buffs. So he's got a point. That is 50 red buff gap right there. Yeah, Donovan's saying 3 points, same as me and Chin. So yeah, there is some like kind of nutty like value bot lanes, I feel like, this season where like the point value just isn't like super high with the new system. But like on paper, I'm like looking at the duos themselves, and I mean like that speaks to the synergy and stuff too, of course. But like that's the point of bot lane is like I'm like yeah, maybe individually like the points make sense, but like you look at them together and like these are like some very good duos, very strong.
Yeah.
Blue Metal getting caught out, but does have the ulti going. Flashes away. He's not going down. That is tragic. Swain is just gonna walk it out. Zach gets pulled in. Dan trying to help, but it's just a little too late. Oozle getting the zap might be able to at least get Dan out of there with the flash as well. DGP is finding these kills. Very well done. Tom jumping onto Dr. Monroe there. Gets the jump back, but he might just get ran down now. Gets clanked, and yeah, he does get another reset maybe? He's jumping over the wall. Still has a long way to run, though. No flash, so we'll see. Yeah, he's still getting chased. Oh, the cleaver. This might be it. To Tom.
To Tom. Oh,
to Tom.
Blast cone.
No.
That's flying.
Well done by S-Stock. Runs him down. Keep in mind, this guy was 0-3-0, and now he's 2-4-3 and has just been putting on a clinic. Very good tank performance. The last 10-15 minutes, just really doing a lot for the team. And now picking up the kill in the side lane, running down the 235 CS Tristana. Tom does pick up the last Whisper now, might have a little bit of an easier time cutting through that Mundo, but it is so difficult for one AD carry at this point in the game to kill Mundo. I feel like that champ has always been rough. Trist not traditionally a Blade the Rune King user. Normally does like to go crit and damage, but could definitely build it if it feels necessary. But I could also see, I wouldn't mind seeing that last Whisper turn into the Mortal Reminder, whatever the Grievous Wound percent armor pen last Whisper item is, with the Swain, Seraphine, and Mundo. I would like to see that. I mean, I know LDR will give you a lot of value as well, because Swain's going to be getting bonus health from his passive, from those items, and then you will be getting a lot of the value from Giant Slayer on basically those top 3. So I do understand if he goes that Reese does have a Grievous Wound orb. That might just be, they might just say that's enough. We need Tom to be able to pump out the damage on these tanks. So I don't think either's going to be bad. I'm curious to see what he finishes that off with. Michael missed 1 KP, doesn't deserve it. Can confidently say you're the worst top laner in the league? I don't think so, buddy.
Are.
Especially for like, oh my god, we'll hold that thought. Samir going crazy.
Yeah.
But, oh yeah, I don't know why you're watching up there. It's watching the 3 tanks run around and Oonga Boonga while
Quadra kill.
Well, I'm setting
Shit
it back.
space.
Yeah. We're just gonna straight up watch Samira.
So flashes back forward to get the kill and reset with the close Q, and then
beautifully done.
E.
Very well done by Michael, showing why his name is the Desert Rose. Maybe a little disrespect to not ban the Samira, but I definitely get it, because like compositionally, like it did, like we said in draft, it looked like it's gonna be a tough one for Samir to play, but here we are.
Yeah.
No, but what I was saying,
when lane hard enough, you got gold in your pockets.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're doing plenty good here as Stock, especially with a rough start, which is just like, that can just happen with Kled. Like, that champion lands a couple of Qs and like you're just ran down, and he can dive you right away because he can dismount and drop aggro, and then Q away if he needs to. You've recovered from that tremendously. You're actually up CS, have a bounty. I don't think, I mean, there's going to be a lot of good top laners, but you know, it's even being at the bottom of the list is not going to be, you know, any sort of badge of dishonor to someone's got to be, but like I don't think you're it.
Do you think he played Mordekaiser game 2?
Oh, that could jungle.
Seems like a relatively fringe, but one that I wouldn't be afraid of playing if I haven't been playing it much.
Yeah, I do think Mord's good. I think Mord's real good right now, actually. 10 red buffs, baby. Also, I
red buff, baby.
have not called this out for like the minute it's been, but yeah, they have Infernal Soul, obviously, so that's really, really powerful. Yeah, this is a tough one. If you're Flex, this is looking a little grim at this point. Because they have the Death Bell comp, and they are looking to do just that. Though you do have the Arm Guard broken. That is one change if you're not aware, Andrew. There is no stopwatch anymore. Seeker's Arm Guard, actually, the component itself is a little more expensive, but it has the stasis attached to the component now of the Seeker's Arm Guard.
Still has the armor, though?
Yep, it still has AP armor. Doesn't have the stacking component. It just has the stasis attached to it. Banshee's Veil actually has a similar thing where its component has the shield on it. And both of those items actually build out of a needlessly large rod now, and both Zanya's and Banshee's Veil end up with 120 AP. They are a little more expensive now, or at least Banshee's for sure is. But they do end up feeling a little bit better as a full slot item, late game.
Good.
You're actually getting some AP out of them, where before I think they were both 70 or roughly around that. I think.
Yeah, when it was on cooldown, it was not a nice item to have.
No, unless you really needed those stats. And can we get a shout out for Snug? What up, Snug? Snug a real one.
Yo, Snug!
Snug! Bet your Snug's either sleeping or making biscuits right now. It's definitely too late for... Well, Snug might still want food. I feel like Snug be doing that.
Doing that eating.
Doing that eating. Out here surviving. Oh, you can see on that support item that Sergeant of Mithril had on there, kind of I will hover it here for you. It is almost like Crown of the Shattered Queen for supports, which does not exist anymore. So support items, if you aren't aware, everyone starts the same support item now. And once you get to 500 gold, that upgrades, and that's still the same for everyone. But once you get to 1,000 gold earned on the support item, you actually just get to upgrade it for free into a choice of several support items. They all have the same stats on them, but they all have different effects. Pretty cool.
So is there no spell thieves anymore? So
how it works is you get charges, and those charges can be used. Estok is fighting here. I'll hold that thought for a second here. He's ghosting away. He is ulted. He's trying to run. The Udyr slow probably just enough. However, he is taking a long time to go down, but he does eventually go down and drops those feathers in the shutdown over to Jinx, which definitely needs that money to start cooking. Yeah. But yeah, there's just charges you get on the support item. Boozle ghosting away so you can get out of that. Smart to do that, otherwise I believe you are dead or have to flash. But the charges can be used like a Spellthief's charge or like a Relic Shield charge. You can either execute a minion with them, or you can damage someone. Different gold values though. The charges used on minions start at, I believe, 20 gold regardless, and you give full gold value to your ally. And I believe hitting someone is 28 gold, I believe, and those do go up once it upgrades and get a little more close to each other. But yeah, I mean, it seems like support quests are finishing a little quicker right now. Please correct me if I'm wrong in chat, but I do believe that is the general consensus. People are finishing up their support quests a little quicker. I think the charges might show up a little quicker.
Yeah, I saw in the game you played in game 1, there was like a Yumi support, and I saw her kill a minion for the gold, and I'm like, this support doesn't know what they're doing. They took that item.
Yeah, no, it's weird. Sport's a little weird. I think it's cool. I like the changes that they've made this season. I like the idea of Mythics. Zach getting Rylized up a little bit, but he should be able to walk it out. Probably has E up soon if he doesn't already. I like the changes they've made. I like the idea of mythic items, but I think in practice they fell a little short, kind of hurt creative building. Zach ulting in, I believe, on the Kled. They're looking a little bit of a flank there, but they aren't going to be able to get anything on that side. Reese and Tom posturing, but Stock just finds so much space here. Just runs at him, which is exactly what he should be doing, in my opinion. They just run Reese down. Dan's trying, but this is going to be a tough fight to win if you're flex, but you kind of have to at this point. 3 dead, Boozle just getting ran. See, that's what I'm talking about. Mundo just runs you down. That's an 80 carry, and you just, like nothing you can do. I'm still posturing. They are shoving mid. Yeah. I get where you're like, well, maybe I steal this, but like best case, they don't have it. They kill you. They end the game anyways on your death timer. May as well go back and try to defend. Better shot at that. Though it is grim. Do have people coming up in a little bit. I'm just going to try to hold. And we do see LDR, Lord Dominic's regard for both those AD carries. I do get that with Reese having the heal cut. I think it might be good to have one ranged way to apply it, but at this point, don't matter too much. Really nice ult. He does take down Swain, gets the reset, jumps away. At least Tom gets
style.
Tom. You know, he gets a style point at the end. 13-1-6 on the Samira, 0-0-17 on the Seraphine down there. I think that's safe to say that was a bit of a, it's a bot duo MVP that game, that's for sure. Very nice recovery from Estock in the top lane, and just overall really solid performance from the rest of the team throughout the whole game. Yeah, we'll see how game 2 goes. But yeah, very well played by DGP.
Any final guess for who Estock plays in the top lane? Somebody who's never played other than in the jungle, maybe once.
Somewhat is a good guess.
You can copy my guess if you want.
No, I think
if we split up, that gives us better chances.
Yeah. Let's see. Someone who definitely can jungle would be good top. Maybe just
Hint, it's thematic for the team. It's a Yordle. Did they do Yordle comp?
Oh my god.
Or did they do Freljord comp?
That would be
based. Is it Trundle?
Ooh, Trundle. I like
But he's probably played Trundle a lot in the jungle, right? Seems.
Trundle's
or not.
Fun.
Maybe not. Yeah.
Let's pull up this other draft here.
Not even close.
Not even. Oh, I'm excited to see whatever.
Okay, well, after the hint, I changed my guess and it was still wrong. So.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, let's switch it over to draft. Oh, so no. I fix this.
Oh, there's a Krakus? What is the theme?
I think the Krakus. What do you mean, what's the theme? It's Yordles. All right. It's thematic for the team.
His voice line. I'll drink you under the table. They all say that?
Oh, because he's got magic drink that's definitely not wine, and it's purple, I believe, and Lulu says that tasted purple.
Oh.
So that's it.
Don't get pushy. DGP. Thematic for the team. Yep.
Okay. Here I am thinking like team comp.
Yeah, same.
But again, my brain is rotted, so.
Yeah.
But I think I was onto something with the Lulu. So.
8x through draft. All right. Bans. Flex ban. Seraphine.
Okay.
Samira.
Seraphine, Samira.
Soraka.
Then we got Lilia, Brand, Zareth on the other side. Kane picked up by Flex, B1, followed by Twitch. Lulu, really good duo on the bot lane. Varus Nautilus, good answer. Can try to look for kills on the Lulu Twitch early. Followed by Swain. Then we got Silas banned because they picked the Swain R3. That's a good spot to pick Swain in if you don't want to ban Silas right away and give away that you might pick him. Followed up by the Gangplank, then Gwen back from DGP, and then Sejuani to round it out. Sejuani was looking pretty good that last game. We got Gragas on R4, followed up by Relian Soul Mordekaiser. So a good amount of magic damage, but that actually might be Zach playing Mord. I mean, he likes Mord. I think he would be. And then a Mumu for the jungle. So, well, it could be Gragas, but I don't think it's a Mumu top. So there it is. I guess quick, any ideas on who you think won? I think Kane B1's a little interesting. I'm not sure
it's
on
that interesting. I like the Twitch Lulu lane is pretty good. I think Swain Varus is a good answer though. But we'll see how that goes. If they can survive lane, Twitch Lulu will be pretty crazy later.
Yeah.
Hard for Ace Soul, I'm guessing.
I do like their Relian Soul, but yeah, we'll see. He doesn't have.
Yeah, with the Amumu and the Gragas, it'd be.
It's a little weird. I'm curious what if it's going to be red or blue Kane. I could see an argument for either one, but without a lot of feel for like early in Silvaris because I mean Mord's just going to be like off in his own 1v1 in Brazil, and Kane's probably going to be flanking with his E. So it's like, is Nautilus going to be able to peel for both of them? I mean, Varus has his ult, but if you're me, that misses half the time. So then what? Aurelion Sol does often get Rylai's, so he's going to have that.
Yeah, I like the Gragas pick into Mord. I feel like Gragas can survive indefinitely, basically, against Mordekaiser. He's not going to get pushed out of lane very easily. Bot lane, I mean, if I'm playing, I'd probably rather be Twitch Lulu, but it could be hard in lane against Varus, Nautilus, so it's a little scary. Mid lane, probably pick Vasil, especially with Tom playing. It's good.
Yeah.
So I really could go either way, but
And now, people correct me if I'm wrong in chat, but I believe every series so far has been a 2-0. So will we see that trend break, or will Flex pick up the 1-1?
Based off of S-Talk's tone so far, maybe I should go with the other team, no matter what is going on over there. This man does not sound very confident. I am the worst top laner. Bro, you just won.
Yeah, and had a very good performance.
Just by the way, I've never played this champion before.
Yeah. What even the heck is he?
What even is he? What is going on? I didn't do any of that. I don't know what any of this is. I don't know how I got here.
Alright, we got Mord top versus Gragas. Sapphire Crystal start with refillable on Gragas, and I'm sure that's, I don't know if it's necessarily like normal, but yeah, I guess I'm not sure if it's like an every game thing, but I'm sure it's normal at least. Still no potion, of course, on jungle.
Could you restart the Discord stream?
Oh yeah, I did it.
It is on your client for some reason. It's
epic.
I was gonna wait till you're done talking, but I'm like, I just do it sooner than later, definitely. Thank you.
Person, I'll shut the hell up. Alright, so guys, there we go. Let me know if it's fine in the Discord stream. Perfect. Pretty standard start. They do sweep out a blue ward right away. Heads up from them to have that sweeper.
How much does that matter for mid lane? I feel like Swain's the one who's going to be wanting to pressure early. Yeah. So any advantage he can get extra is really good.
I believe statistically Aurelion Sol's pretty good to Swain, but obviously there's 5 champions on each team. And there's a lot that can get on Aurelion here and knock him out of stuff like the Gragas R or an E flash, a Mumu Q.
And since a Mumu autoed it, it's like XP is shared, right? So he doesn't actually get level 2.
I can't remember with the wards for sure if it's shared, if it's just... I think it is. But I think you can maybe share it with one person and still level. I could be wrong. Restarting their Raptors, which is his bold move.
He drew a lot of pressure. I mean,
you got GG/Gragas was definitely open this entire game. Yeah, for me it's just never mind.
You're setting your, gotta help your jungler out, I guess.
R34 was what I was gonna say is open whenever I'm playing him, but I stopped myself and did not stop myself. At least didn't say the full actual thing again. There's that break out again. Zach, I always have it up on my other monitor. Tell me what to build. Let's go, dude.
What else are second monitors for?
Yeah. Well, never mind.
Bro, gotta stop.
Bro, what? Alright, we got 2 to 11 CS up top, though. Reese actually recovering fine from that, from not dying early. It does actually look like it could be Red Kayn with the Conqueror, which I think is probably better here. You do have 2 melee. I'd almost say 2.5 if you consider Swain kind of like a pseudo melee battle mage. He definitely likes to be, close range. Just outing ourselves on live, of course. I don't know where else I'd do it. They're gonna lighten up Dan here. I believe Expunge still ready. He's going to flash auto Expunge. The poison's not going to be enough for the potion taking.
Yeah, he's got health, yeah.
Well done, though. Nice trade from Blue Metal here. Probably going to get the flash. Oh, no, he's just going to fly away. Richie's the second monitor for talking to me. Now that's actually accurate. Nice gank from Reese here. The exhaust goes out. No flash ghost on the Twitch, but he pops Q and just so fast when that's going. Actually, the ghost may have went down. No, I think the ghost was earlier. Yeah.
Yep. I didn't see it happen, but it was cooled based on the cooldown.
Yeah.
Right, so Gragas matchup, I don't know if U.GG will tell you this, but how it goes is Gragas doesn't have enough mana to kill you, and you don't have enough damage to kill Gragas.
It kind of looks like he might. Sorry.
See.
Oh, you actually didn't kill him, so I'm wrong. And also, you're an idiot, me. Bro,
oh, nice. Grab.
Nice, dude. Nice. Yoink! Yeah. Pulls out of the air.
Yeah. Space Dragon ground.
Yeah, I'll be dragging these dragons across my lane. Am I right, fellas?
So how this Grey Goose.
Yeah.
I didn't actually have anything to say.
Sorry that you guys played a cool series and I'm the one that was casting it. Oh, nice skewer the wall.
Yeah.
Oh. I think W just got canceled.
Yeah. Or maybe double tapped.
I can't tell if there's any CC.
Well, could it have been just another Mumuku? I didn't see it go off.
I don't think it was because it looked like it was
double kill.
But yeah, nice double kill. Onto Game Linker Doth B.
I bet he canceled it himself.
Yeah, probably. I could rewind it, but I can't be asked. Yeah, it must have been something else. Tom wouldn't do that. To Tom. But yeah, really good performance so far for the first series for Game Linker with the Sejuani as well. It didn't pop off, but it's like, you're a tank jungle. It's not really your job. And now here, 2-0 right away, involved with both their the immediate thumbs up in Penguin Dad. Both
walk through both the abilities. Whoosh whoosh.
It's
how do I get in Beer League? You're in it, brother.
Yeah, basically, we are. You can join the Discord for free. In fact, there's a link below. Actually, is there even a link? I don't know if there is a link on the. Yeah.
Oh, Boozle.
You can click the Discord little whatever you want to call it, the banner down below, and it should have the should basically be an invite link right there. Open it up for you. And then once there, the season did start, so you're a little late kind of to join a team outside of maybe being a rostered sub, which can, go in and play whenever they want, whenever the team is willing to field them. Otherwise, you can just be a universal sub and help out whenever is needed. Or then, of course, next season, when we're creating teams, you can either look to create one yourself if you got some friends, or just want to do that, or you can look for whatever is available.
And I can just send the new link.
Yeah, absolutely.
A new link.
Sorry about that. Then, I didn't know the link was outdated. I wasn't sure on that, but yeah, Andrew's going to post one in there or send you it. We'll have to update that. What if Blue Metal wants to join it again, Reese? How do I play top lane? Oh, looks like you're kind of doing it. Well, now it actually looks like 0 mana. That link from Jello Destroyer is from the other caster here, Andrew. That should get you in there. And then, even if you don't get to play on a team this season or whatever, or if you again, you could reach out and try to be a rostered sub for teams. You'll have to get rated through the commission. That's easy enough to do. We can help you in there. I can help you after the game in the Discord. There is a form to get rated. That's normally done within, I believe, 48 hours. Normally pretty quick, though. Zach just... Oh, but he is going to walk.
He just doesn't have enough damage, and Gragas doesn't have enough mana to kill him. It is a... just kidding.
But, yeah, no problem. And other people are in there too, and they'd be willing to help out. And yeah, even if it doesn't work out where you want to sub or whatever this season, people are often in there just playing customs or playing flex games, playing normals, whatever. So if you're just looking for a group to play with, there's almost always people around to do that as well. So it is as much a community as it is the league itself too. It's definitely based very heavily on just being a place for people to hang out and play, as well as the league, of course. But yeah.
Bro was yapping. I'm kidding.
Bledsoe. Right, yeah. Incredible. 30-minute yap incoming.
Alright, Twitch, no more chatting. We can't.
Are you chatters done chattering? Stupid.
Sit in silence for a while.
Yeah. God, I hate when my casters are talking, bro. And literally hasn't been about the game for like 5 minutes.
No, certified yappers on the mic.
Yeah. Oh man, brother.
I gotta make a document or something.
Yeah.
Like a, you know, like an award, certified yapper. Hang it on my wall.
Whatever, bro. I'm going nonverbal. I tried so hard to not work. Oh my god.
Whatever, bro. He's my non-verbal ability.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to be yapping. I hope you're happy.
I learned this one in elementary school.
Yeah. What's wrong, buddy? Nothing.
Nothing.
These grubs are grubbing, dude. If they can get those, again, they have a shot. 3 to 3 grubs.
With that, Ace Hulk can get some stacks from those too,
I'll
right?
take the sign language stream.
Webcam off.
He's like, bro, at this point, anything that is not you guys yapping. Just pull up the replay file and let it roll. That'd be better.
I did that once when the basement flooded.
Yeah, you did it. All right, guys.
I was there for like 2 minutes and I just walked away.
40 minutes.
I pulled it up on my phone when I was in the basement, so I knew when to switch to the next replay file.
I kind of can't believe, though, that you'd prioritize the flooding basement over the beer league cast. Kind of disappointed about that.
Yeah. I was still in Discord, and somebody hopped in the voice chat to try to cast, but it was they didn't have privilege or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a good idea, though.
I stopped.
Oh no!
Away. I don't know. This is maybe going to work. No.
Just don't have enough damage. That belly bump was.
What was it?
Almost bad.
Oh.
Kane ulted, so he just belly bumped back into.
Sorry, the suspense is killing me. What are we getting Stardust stacks here? To Tom. 87. You ever look up at the stars and wonder if Tom's looking? Okay. If Tom's looking up at him too.
Oh, I know he is. Just knowing that he is gives me peace.
Yes, it fills me with determination.
Oh boy.
Anyway.
Gragas gets tier before GTA's.
Winnable. GTA 6, I believe, is actually shorthand for Naruto Opening 6, which we are going to play right after this game.
Oh, well, of course he gets it before that, because...
Right.
We can start that whenever, and we're doing it after he gets tier.
Reese,
anyway.
What are your thoughts?
What's knocking around in that head of yours?
What do you got going on there, buddy? I'm truly lost on Gragas. Me too, to be fair. Oh, hell yeah.
I'm actually one on Gragas.
The thing is, though, keep in mind, their team is called Don't Get Pushy, and Gragas says that. So, when you think about it, forced pick. Just getting stuck there. The Aurelion Sol gets the big ulti. Swain R drops. Does get out of that gank, though. We do see Drake coming up in 13 seconds. I'd like to see Flex try to get this one with the Asol big ulti. Estok getting ulted, body bump. You know, nice ulti to knock him away from with the Q, so it misses. Really tough to kill Gragas in those ultimates. He's already chunked out. Reese getting CC'd up, though.
Nautilus,
nice big ulti. Yeah, nice Nautilus ulti. Gets the reset here for the flight. Could go chasing after Twitch. Twitch is stealthing away. He thought Twitch ran up that way. It would have been sick. They're pinging the flash. You know, I get it. You know, can't slight my boy Tom for that one because if Twitch was running up there, he'd have been able to quickly blast him. But
yeah,
he was not doing that.
At the risk of looking silly.
I think Scuttle just soaked that bandage toss, or am I tripping? If so, that's tragic.
Didn't hit a soul.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think Scuttle just MVP. You know.
Best hands, blue medal.
Get down,
that's
Mr.
5
President.
points. 5 points well spent right there. That was like a point blank hook, and he flashed it.
Yeah, he's a bit of a gamer.
Yeah.
Nick, do you have any thoughts? Just curious.
Bro does not have thoughts.
What, Reese? What are you question marking? Oh no, it's
What?
It's after this game that we're gonna have the Naruto opening. If that's what you're wondering about. Hey, what's going on?
It's knocking around in that head of yours.
Yeah, I like to figure out what's going on in there. You know.
I just carry.
Reese, thoughts? My question mark isn't a thought, buddy. Well, it kind of is. You're a thinker, I suppose. Let's see how Stardust. I'm guessing it went up by a good amount.
The muscle memory did not pull immediately when you land the E on Swain, but Asol is just sitting there blasting you. You don't.
Yeah.
You can just pull him right away. You don't gotta. Oh, we hit us again.
What pulling the soul? You know what I'm saying? Oh,
what pulling the soul.
We got 3 Rylai's in this game. Storm Surge Gragas, which I think is, well, it was standard for sure. I don't know if it is now that the item's been nerfed a little bit. Reese, can we get a question mark in chat? If you agree with the Tom, I just need to know. Oh no.
What does it mean?
In his need for defiance, he did not to Tom. That's kind of messed up.
You've changed.
Yeah.
To Tom, he started it?
Yeah.
Huh. Is he gonna... Yeah, dang.
Hate to see it. Bro's been jungling for 2 weeks and he's just
not
a different
to
man.
Tom.
Yeah. Oh no, dodges out of the Gragas R. That is a nice dodge. Has the Conquer stacked up. No Pain form still. But this is... Yeah, he's done it! He flashes right into the middle. He said, no! I don't want a Mumu to have it. Oh, they're hanging it. That should be form, though.
It's 5 points well
obviously
spent.
It looks silly with God mode vision, but that is actually the right play. What Reese did, you know, assuming Swain's not there, that is how he lives. Mm-hmm. So, looks silly.
Yeah, Kane is slippery.
Yeah, that is actually what you do there if you want to not just accept death. Yeah, and he got formed. Oh, the play is absolutely, like, overall worth it. But yeah, the flash at the end is, without God vision, that is actually probably the correct thing. Again, you would run the risk of Swain being there, but if you want to live and willing to burn flash, that's what you got to do. Really didn't want the grand. Yeah, dude, he's like Storm Surge, Torque Boots. This guy's about to pop off. Gragas is gonna.
I bet by the end of the game, he will be piloting this champion like somebody who's played it for nearly 2 games.
Yes, I agree. Could you imagine Game 2 Gragas? It's gonna go crazy.
Make me go crazy.
Oh, go crazy.
Oh, go stupid.
Kane skin's cool. Yeah, Rust version.
I haven't seen him without skin.
It's good.
But I doubt it would be warm.
Right, right.
Swain. Is this good gameplay?
Yeah. So, what do we think this game goes late? Who do you think has the advantage? You do have ASOL infinite scaling, but you do have Twitch Lulu on the other side that will just open up the pit. And you have the expertly piloted first game Gragas. There's a lot of AoE damage with the Gragas and Mumu Swain. And Twitch ult.
The difference between Twitch Lulu and Varus Nautilus late game is pretty big, I think. I mean, obviously Swain and ASOL's going to be a lot better later, but I think Twitch Lulu are gonna, if they get to late game, they're gonna be the big issues.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Like
Twitch
hard
might
for
have
Nautilus to play
to
late.
do QSS tags because I don't know without Lulu if he might just get kind of bullied in Brazil by Mard, at least for a while. So we'll see if he has to do the QSS tags or how that plays out. Varus is already, let me double check gold here. Reese is doing a little bit of a trade here. So 1,500 gold ahead on the Varus, which I feel like, which is maybe just my brain rot yapping nonstop. I feel like it's been a kind of quiet 3-0, which maybe I've just been yapping during all of the kills. But I feel like I haven't, didn't really notice it, and then it's like, oh, 3-0 and 450 bounty. Going in big Aurelion solo, but a nice Amumu ulti as well.
Fight this. Counter synergy.
Tom's not able to get DPS up right now. A nice shield.
Blue metal.
Tries to go in to finish it off, but yeah, Swain is cooking.
So
handsome. Smart, cool, and epic as well. Oh, big shutdown on the Gragas. Storm is surging, indeed. And he's like, back to top I go.
Got my Storm surging, goddamn.
Heard that. Just don't get pushy.
Was that a flash E? Gragas combos are clean.
Yeah. I think that's kind of his whole combo. That's it. No, I know he's got rethrow to Q and ult someone into it, but that requires.
I know my first game playing Gragas, I remember. I flash E'd a minion because I thought you could E through minions.
You ult it as well?
No.
Didn't do the whole combo. My hands are not capable of that combo. Agreed. That's why I'm like, I'll stick to flash E, buddy. That's what I got. You want me to throw down a Q ahead of time and knock them into a charged up Q? You're asking too much of my boomer ass.
Use a wall. You can throw your Q into a wall.
You think I know geometry like that? Geometry class, I just talked about Skyrim with my buddy Sawyer.
Geometries, bro.
Oh. These what? 20 blue buffs right there. 50 blue buffs right there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Each player gets 5 blue buffs.
Yes, and that's denying 5 from the other team as well, so.
That's 10 blue buffs. That's 50 blue buffs.
Yes, sir!
Wait, but doesn't it...
opening up onto the bottom.
Rich's time a little early.
Oh,
nice flash.
Reese flash W misses, though. They're going on to Lulu. Ult onto her. I think maybe a little bit early when ult didn't really get much healing off it. It was kind of full health anyways. Was that a Mumu in Brazil? Yep. Tanky boy, though. Brazil. Mord's not gonna like this. They're right behind me, aren't they? This is another shutdown, maybe. Oh, he does pick up. Oh, Tom, 950 gold into the Aurelion Salt. Tom's getting the cleanup here. Him and Zach going crazy.
Yeah, this is.
So Tom did kind of waste the W reset there, but I think he's gonna get one right now. That should count. But I think they're gonna be content with that. That was a really nice cleanup off a fight that started very poorly for them. So good job on Zach and Tom to come in and clean it up.
Yeah. Yeah, nice flash by the Twitch.
Flex actually ahead in gold though, as they are pinging 700 gold bounty on the Mordekaiser, so they can pick that up on a Twitch or a Swain even, or Gragas. You know, if he gets that 1,000 gold, whew, we might see a Flash E one shot. What's funny? Sorry, so I think the Gragas honestly does look perfectly fine. I mean, obviously not like practice, but like if you put me on this without any warm up games on Gragas, it'd be looking a lot worse, I'm sure.
Yeah. And the team's doing really good, especially knowing that they have the worst top laner in the league, allegedly.
Yes, first time Gragas.
The fact that they haven't even given up, they're in it to win it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Twitch opening up again. He's doing the build Reese likes, the forbidden just vacuum whatever. Though I think it's a little different. I don't know if Reese normally goes Lay the Rune King right away. I think he actually goes that new experimental hex plate. I don't know if you know what that item is. If you don't, I'll explain it here quick. It's basically a attack speed health item meant for fighters, but it works a little bit on Twitch. In some AD carries, it's just health and attack speed, I believe, but then it has 30 ultimate ability haste specifically, and when you ultimate, it gives you a burst for 8 seconds of a bunch of extra move speed and attack speed for 8 seconds. So Twitch ults up a lot more often with it. When he ults, he gets a lot of movement speed and attack speed. So then Reese, and it does give you health, which feeds into the Titanic. So Reese, I believe, likes to do the experimental hex plate. I don't know if Titanic's next or if Runan's is, but it is one and then the other. Correct me if I'm wrong, Reese, or whoever does those builds. I have not been playing Twitch with the new items at all. Every barrel getting casters to 1 HP is the worst part of the game for me. Yeah, that definitely feels terrible. We were like, if I had like legit 1 more AP, this would be going so much better.
Mm-hmm.
But you're not playing Horizon yet. You're holding out.
Oh, yeah, that is not a Flame Horizon technically.
But we're getting there. What, basically 3k gold behind. That's doing crazy this game? Yeah. I mean, that's kind of Zach special. I'm kind of shaking especially a little bit for next week when I have to play him.
Picks a champ like Mord. You know what he's about.
Oh, yeah. He's right-clicking turret and not looking back.
Yeah.
I've seen that man spin on more Nexuses than I'd like to.
I've seen him spin on more Nexuses than mid laners, to be honest.
Yeah.
Run away.
Oh, here it is. 50 red buffs. Honestly, they are getting Drake, but I mean, we did get the 50 reds, so I'm not really sure the numbers on that. And they might not even get Drake. Oh my god, if the Expunge got it, that would be crazy. Is this going to be contest for 50 blues? I think it should be. I think you throw everyone at that. Oh, Zach said no. My tier 1 needs me. God forbid it takes 50
there's
damage.
3 or 4 minions out there to catch as well, so...
Yeah. I didn't consider that.
Not worth 50 blue buffs.
No.
5-0, Zach. He is crazy.
Yeah.
This game.
Let's look at Aurelian. 326 Stardust. It's pretty good. 27 minutes. It's certainly not bad. Swain R, but he's just going to fly out of that. Yeah, if you don't have the root, there's not much you can do about that. Nice little bit of damage back.
Damn, that man can clear.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that meme that's like, autism be damned, that man can work a grill or whatever.
Yeah.
That man can work a grill. Reese and I are making the joke about clear, that man can clear or whatever.
Oh my god. Uh-oh. Nice flash ulti from the Nautilus. Oh,
Big
do you get to stun
start.
up Twitch? Exhausted, but he is opening up. Not quite enough goes down. Lulu trying to keep him up. Swain does not have R yet. Zanya's, but he's going to get pulled in. Still does not going to have R in time. He's flashing away, but he's getting pulled in. Slowed by
A
Rylai's.
little late.
Estoc's in here, though. A lot of AoE damage coming out of the Gragas here. Blows up game, as at least game 2 Gragas right there. Blue Metal does have ulti back. He wasn't able to get taken down. Zach takes him to Brazil. No Zanya's. He is going to get bonked. Comes out swinging. Reese still up, healing up like crazy, and they actually do clear up the fight. Mordekaiser is huge. Bust a little
Lulu walks up to the fight, does a single auto attack and kills the Nautilus.
Yeah, Lulu busted, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, Amumu has Thornmail, but I think I would like to see Grievous Wounds that is not someone having to auto attack, because you're gonna have a lot of healing on the Kayn.
Yeah.
Like a lot, and Reese is probably heads up enough to
Twitch
not auto. Yeah,
it's AOE for everybody.
That's fair.
Him auto attacking before he died.
Too with his ult though. He can also just have a orb.
Yeah. Twitch legit looked like an MF ulti when he was auto attacking all of them like that. That was crazy.
He may be going Jockshaw. I don't know what he's. I guess just a null man. Oh, well, maybe Wits End as well if he just wanted more damage. But I don't know if he just tank up at this point or what. I lead the league in missed caster minions from this game alone. Someone's got to do it.
Is that a stat on the website, missed caster minions?
I hope not. Because we already know who's winning.
I haven't looked at that. Is that pulling from the API? Like,
no,
or is it just like somebody manually entering?
Unless I'm mistaken, right now it's manual entering.
Okay.
Though, I'm sure we could, because I mean, I know Derek pulled from the API.
Yeah.
And
somebody's just.
It can be done for sure, but like, I don't know what's more work. I guess it depends on if you know how to do it, because manually entering could be a lot of work. But obviously, so is learning coding.
No, OpenAI, just use ChatGPT to make the code for you. Watch some YouTube videos for how to do the API stuff.
ChatGPT, what are Reese's thoughts?
Reese, do you have thought?
Looks like Zach going in here. He does have ult. He's going to send it. He should be able to run him down, even under turret. Mord's a little gross right now, to be honest.
Almost made it through the shield with Swain ulti and 4 tower shots.
Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, though, the Riftmaker on Mord as well, and just his W and Spirit Visage, he's another one where I'm like, could go well, do well, but unfortunately with him, it's like whoever he sends into the realm needs to have it. So. But he's also been popping off.
I think Twitch having it makes sense too, because he's the one doing the damage. So like, you want to get the heal cut on whoever Twitch is hitting.
Yeah.
So it's like him having it. I don't know, whatever. It's 800 gold or whatever, but
he's got QSS, so he did. We talked about that a little bit earlier. Did do the QSS tax.
Okay, maybe he shouldn't. Then that's a lot of missing 2 slots for utility things on Twitch.
I think Swain can apply it good enough for the 800 gold, and he's not as slot locked. Stats are pretty much all in for this series. Is this JJA however you pronounce that, or that's one wood word, but is that Nightmare or is that someone working on the stats? Must be. Either way, thank you.
Are you the one entering that manually? That's crazy.
That's what I'm wondering.
Yeah.
I think it's Nightmare, but I don't know what the. Okay, you are Nightmare. Awesome. Thank you for doing that again.
Yeah.
I don't know if you do coding stuff. I know our friend Derek, who was in the league in season 1, 2, and I believe 3 as well, maybe even 4. He pulled from the API to get a lot of data. I don't know if that'd be easier, but also, again, it probably just depends on skill set. That might be really tough to do. I have no idea.
Yeah, but it's cool. It's cool what you have so far. I mean, I haven't looked at
absolutely.
it. I'm not playing, but just looking, like, I know whenever I did play it, I would make all these Excel spreadsheets of just like what champs have been played by different teams and stuff like that. and just having that in like a central location, because everybody wants to look at that stuff. People just don't want to go through the effort, but if it's readily available, a lot of people are going to use it.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it's super awesome, and it's well put together. It's very coherent, easy to read, easy to get to the information you want to get to. Yeah, I think you might be able to pull from replay files. I know the API would grab from like that data, but I don't know if you'd have to do tournament codes. I don't think we did back in the day, but then I think Riot changed something. And I can't remember if tournament codes made it not work or if you had to do it with tournament codes. And I don't know if that's been changed again or not. Who knows? Either way, I mean, again, the sheet out there right now is incredible. I feel bad for you having to manually enter all that every time. It's a lot of work. Maybe I could even ask Derek if there's still a way to do that and see if there's anything I could do, though I don't code, but maybe I could figure it out. Help out. Really big ulti, really big. You know, Sky's Descent. Triple kills is going to be Penta for Tom. To Tom. Quadra. Oh, but he canceled the W. But he wants it.
Slow.
To Tom. Get the W knockup, Reese. No, it's too late. Let's go, baby! Is that first Penta of that first Penta of the season? To Tom, baby. To Tom. Also, sorry. Not. Well, no, we said we were going to be biased for Tom. Sorry. So sorry.
You got to hype up the Penta.
Oh, yeah, it's just Pentas are sick. I don't care who gets them. Yeah. They should go hard.
But if it is...
But it's Tom, baby.
The boys.
Tom. 138 Ace goes boom. It's actually he's 638 Reese. Actually,
you'd be 0 and 10 at 35 minutes. You're gonna.
Yeah, I mean, what does he's got almost 500 Stardust, 300 Stardust is kind of the point where you start banging. So.
I was wrong with my predictions.
Yeah, I mean, you know, that's fine. Uh-oh, they might actually hold this push. Reese is trying to hit. Nah, Zach's. I think Zach literally... did Zach ult and start... No, he didn't have ult. I said he ulted to start autoing the Nexus. That's always a base move if you're trying to...
Yeah, ult the support.
Chat says, Jock Show deems Mordekaiser worthy and has absorbed their power. Does it say that in chat when Jock Show goes off? That doesn't seem real. But either way, yeah, if you like are trying to hit Nexus and it's like an actual close one and their support's up a lot of times, you just ult them and beat the Nexus ass in Brazil. GG's though. 1-1. I believe the first one so far. Cool to... I don't know. I always like 1-1s if I'm not the one playing them. I believe someone may have said almost the exact same thing earlier in the week, but it is true. Always good to see.
Points.
Actually, I think it was Nightmare or one of the team members there when they did their cast said something similar where it's like, 1-1s show good competitiveness in the league generally, and also it's just fun to see both teams come out swinging.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely GG's that. Pentakill too. Zach went crazy, I feel like, both games. Especially this one. I think Mord's a little wild. I think that champ's a bit crazy.
Not when I'm playing.
Oh man, brother.
All right.
That's pretty much it.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Thanks for watching. I know it's a late stream, but we had to watch party this one. Get the files after the games were played because the clients, this good old spectator bugs. Riot's small indie company, they can't make things work. So, but with enough yapping, we made sure it lasted until at least 12:30 CST. So.
Yeah,
you're welcome.
We're an hour and 45 minutes. That's normal. Like with draft timing delays and everything, we
got brain delays, so that makes up for it.
What?
Huh?
Bye.
Thanks for watching, everybody. All right, I'm gonna end the stream. Bye.